Time moves forward, linear, on a constant path for all of us. But is time itself linear?
Like today's video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're new here, also consider subscribing. We're a growing channel, and it helps out greatly. Thanks. When you are 5 years old, 1 year is 1/5 of your life, 20%, right?
Now, when you get older and you're eventually 50 years old, 1 year is only 1/50th of your life. It's only 2% of your life, the time that you've experienced. Therefore, when you're older, time starts to move faster and faster, and a year doesn't seem quite as long as it did when you were 5 years old. Our brains store memories heavily based on new events. So when you go to a new concert, or you go rock climbing, or you do something that you've never done before, your brain is storing a lot more memories. Mike from Vsauce tells us a lot of things like this in his videos. I highly recommend watching them if you've never seen them. But it's interesting. Does this mean that time is not linear? What is time? Time is a man-made construct, a unit of measurement that we have in order to try to provide some kind of scheduling and ability for us to all agree on things. However, that concept has not always been the same. 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, men judged time differently. Our science has got better and better, and yet we still have these leap years that are far from perfect. In fact, there's a theory that there's over a lost century from miscalculations in time management from 1,000 years ago. Maybe we'll talk about that one day. The point being is that time is something that man has made, and man is far from perfect, as we know. I know I am. Far from perfect. Our knowledge of time has changed, however, and scientifically the linearity of time is questionable. Albert Einstein showed us a lot of things, and next week we're going to be seeing for the first time in human existence what a black hole actually looks like. Scientists are preparing to unveil an image of a black hole that we've never seen before. Some strange things happen around black holes. Our concept of time and space, the general laws and logic that we've established here on Earth, they start to break down, and time seems to bend and curve in space in weird ways. Einstein knew this. So is time linear? For our own purposes, for the most part, yes it is. You can always count on the clock telling you when it's 3 o'clock, when you need to be at work, when you need to go to school, when you need to turn in an assignment, when you need to get up for the day, when you need to go to bed. You can count on your clock to be pretty consistent. But that doesn't mean that our perception of time is actually perfect. It doesn't mean that everybody perceives time the same as others. You know, when I go to work, an hour can feel like 10 hours. And when I sit down and play video games, an hour can just disappear in the blink of an eye. Our perception of time is not linear. Time is a dynamic, fluid thing. And although it moves forward consistently for us, we don't all experience that flow at the same rate. My friends, as always, adios amigos.